All right, guys, so we're looking at in close or tight or grabbing positions, close quarter positions. And if a guy is trying to grab me here and he's just in an intimidation mode right now, right? So again, we talk about context being everything. Where are we at the moment? If this guy came out of nowhere on the street and put me up against the wall or something like that, or if I'm at a bar, it might, it's a different situation, right? I'm always trying to de-escalate. However, I'm gonna get my hands up. Ideally in this situation, I want my hands up above his. Now he's sort of giving me his hands, right? This right now, I'm not that worried about. The one thing I do need to worry about is maybe the headbutt, right? He might drive his head, maybe he drive a knee or something like that. What I do want to look for though, is this hand going back to grabbing something. But once I see that hand go, then I need to act. So if we're in a double grip position here like this, maybe he's pinned me up the wall, but I'm still trying to de-escalate, right? I'm trying to talk to him like, hey man, I'm sorry. Like if we're in a bar or something like that, I might be like, man, I'm sorry, can I buy you a beer? I'm just trying to like de-escalate the situation as best I can. But this guy gets me up against the wall. I got my hands up already. I'm still not engaging, right? But if I feel like, especially that hand goes, my first is right into the eyes here like this. I want to engage the head as quickly as possible. So that's one option. That hand goes, I'm in the eyes, and right away I'm striking with power tools. My elbow, or here, my hammer fist like that. Okay, so again, he's got me pinned up against the wall. I'm trying to de-escalate. I got my hands up. I haven't attacked yet. Maybe he's just trying to intimidate, but if I feel like he's really gonna try to injure me or grab something, we're talking about engaging the head right away, okay? The other thing I can do from here is when I see that hand disappear, is now 2-on-1 like this, and immediately I'm driving my knee, okay? I'm trying to control the head. I see the hand, bang, I might just smash the head, smash him into the wall as quickly as possible. Okay, so hands are up, he grabs something. The first one is you can't see, but I'm going into the eyes and I'm immediately attacking with an elbow, okay? He grabs, boom, here, drive my own head, drive my own knee, and then elbow again. So the advantage for me when he's got a double-handed grip is that his hands are occupied. I get my hands up, I'm in this de-escalation position here like this posture, okay? But then I see the hand move back, then I'm engaging the head right away. Okay, looking at another grab situation. Now again, when I see both hands here like this and he's grabbing me, okay, most likely he's intending to do something with that rear hand. Don't worry about this. Sometimes when people get grabbed, like he might even be shoving this up into my face and everything like that, but I'm not gonna be trying desperately to break his grip. What I really need to be worried about is what that other hand is doing, especially if he's gonna grab a knife or something to stab me with, or even just punch me. If I'm worried about this, then that second hand comes even with just a punch. So same thing as if I'm pinned against the wall, I got my hands up, I'm ready to defend myself. Now I can do a handful of things. As soon as I see that hand, maybe he's going to grab something or punch, boom, I'm in the fingers here, or excuse me, I'm in the eyes with my fingers. This can now detach and then I can go, right? So again, I'm here like this, I see the motion, boom, I'm in the face. That's why this is such a great position, is that's easily right into his eyes. It's gonna distract him one way or another. Then I can drop and then I can go with my punch, my elbow, my palm strike. Now, obviously I'm gonna have to continue the attack depending how he responds to this. If I knock him out, he's down, great, then I'm out of there. But I might have to keep going and disable him, especially if he's going for a weapon. So again, we got the grip. Now my other option is overhand with the right, okay? So again, he's grabbing, I got my hands up, I see that hand go for something, I'm palming with this right hand, okay? Again, I'm here like this, I'm able to get into somewhat of an actionable stance, right? So I'm not standing upright where he's shoving me around, but I'm not worried about this hand right now, I'm worried about that one. So you might even go for that hand first and cap it off. Now I start to strike. If I palm strike, I go for the ears, I go for the jaw here like this. Then I might stop, take that grip off so that I can continue my assault. Bang, here like this. If I see him go for something, I have to attack, right? I don't want to wait for it. I'm not worried about getting this grip, but more worried about that second hand, and then immediately hitting. He might stop me with this, that straightens that arm out, then I drop, bang, and hit like that. Okay, so again, looking at the one-handed grip here like this, one-handed grab, could be a grab and stab, could be a grab and punch. Now, we're looking at this potential of where this hand is though, because right now he's got a little bit on my right shoulder. So that can kind of dictate what kind of movements I can use, where my strikes come from. But we were talking about if he's maybe in the more center of my body, like, yeah, he's gripping here, right? And as I try to go forward, he's able to straighten that arm out here like this. Well, then I want to use that to my advantage. So one option is if he straightens that out, see, I rotate, now look, I get that arm wrench, right? If he's giving me his arm, I still am going to put my hands up, but then like he straightens it out, I'm going to look for that arm wrench. Now in Kali, what we also use, if I get that angle where his elbow's back, maybe he does, I can't get the wrench, I can roll that in. When that folds in, see, I got my elbow again. See, this shot to the throat can come up, or it's my fist here, my forearm into the nose. So again, he's getting the center line, right? I try, maybe he's pushing me away or creating that. I can then turn into that wrench, which I can then just turn into a roll, or a lever as we call it here, like that. When I use that lever, see, there's the elbow again, and then I can come in with the hammer fist, okay? Another option could be, I go into the eyes here like this. Now what I'm gonna do is fold downward. Now this again might be, he's even a little more to the side here, right? Which I could still arm wrench here like this, or what I can do is fold into that elbow here, right? Now, I'm not gonna do it because we're on wet, cold ground here today, but if I were to keep turning, I could drop Chris down onto his back here like this. I prefer this one here because I'm away from that blade hand, right? But they all work together. This lever, I go in, then I can lever again. Here, the first one, eyes, wrench, then we lever here like this. This could just hack out here like this, palm, and then you go, okay? The other one may be more of an empty hand. He doesn't necessarily have that blade. I'm not worried about that. I push the head, and I roll down, okay? I can also open it up that way and then go into the body, or I go into arm lock. So these are just some of the, what we call in Kali Dumog, some of our counters to the grab.